This is Breaking News.
The song that was played by the band, and we really want to thank them, it's called Stand By Me. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. And that's what today is all about. Because as you start this journey, and Dr. Rux laid out, HBCU is more than a place where you become academically smart. It is where you become emotionally intelligent. It is where you learn how to stand together. When he mentioned his college, you saw the energy and excitement of those who also went there. It becomes a lifetime relationship when those difficult moments of adulthood feel as though it is collapsing around you. You can reach out to one of your fellow HBCU members and don't have to ask. They will automatically stand by you. You're going to need each other as you go through these next 4 years of high school. The experience is unbelievable. The challenges you will face is unlike any other generation in history. You are going to have to navigate your emotions, your academics, and your relationships. You are going to make some of the toughest decisions that will determine the foundation of where you go in the future. But the joy and beauty of it all is that this HBCU college is going to prepare you for whatever comes your way. You are so blessed to be part of this original class. And hats off to the Chancellor and Dr. Rux and others who made this important decision. We need an HBCU to allow you to become who you want to become. And we're looking forward to this excitement that is happening this school year. And it's an honor to be here with you today as the mayor of the city of New York. I know this community so well because I grew up on these streets. Hillside Avenue is a place that I walked up and down as a young man. 179th Street train station was the train. I got off the E and F train. I took the Q31 bus to Bayside High School as I went to my high school, leaving South Jamaica, Queens. I know the difficulties and challenges that come, and oftentimes communities like Southeast Queens are overlooked. Not in this administration. We are going to make sure you get the same skills and tools that will prepare you for the future. Only in this city can you go from the streets of South Jamaica, Queens, working in the mail room, dyslexic, and get elected to become the mayor of the greatest city on the globe. Everything is possible in New York. We want to start off this new year. And early college prep is the perfect example of what we're trying to do for our students and families because they go together. The school that honors our students' rich backgrounds and histories, provides rigorous instructions, meets local needs, and prepares all of you, our students, for the future. Students at HBCU Early College would get a head start on college. You have the opportunity to graduate with an associate's degree from a historical Black college or university, and HBCU prep students are guaranteed admission to Delaware State University. That's an A+ right there. But before we talk about that, let's think about this year. Cell phone ban. Yes. And what's interesting that I find, Chancellor, people often say that when young people talk, we don't listen. What is the birth of the cell phone ban? It came from young people. Young people met us, sat down with us, and stated that they're tired of the bullying on the cell phones. They're tired of the disruption. They're tired of the violence that comes from the cell phones. They're tired of not being able to be in their class and focus on their assignment. They're tired of watching their friends go through depression, suicidal ideations. They're tired of watching how cell phones have really consumed their lives. And they said to us, can you help? Can you push through this initiative to remove cell phones from our schools? So as a young group of students like yourselves who stated that these tools have taken over our lives and we want to reclaim our lives. We want to sit in our cafeterias and talk to our friends. We want to sit in a classroom and not be disrupted. We want to focus and not have someone bully us because of the way we dress. And so we heard young people. And so when you hear the word cell phone ban, you automatically say, here goes adults trying to tell us what to do with our lives again. No, in fact, here goes adults that decided to listen to young people and make sure their lives are better. Like it or not, there is no place for cell phones in schools. And we all love them, trust me. I'm on them every day. I look at them, I'm picking them up, I'm reading, I'm tweeting, I'm scrolling. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But when it's time to focus on equality education, you cannot be disrupted because school is hard enough to have a device that is going to make it more challenging. And this is a retrospective appreciation when you reflect on this and you sit down with your son or daughter and have to make the decision on what's the smart moves are for them. You're saying nay to it now, but trust me, you're going to say yay to it later when you are an adult. The band will help you every day, every day. And so when you're present in school, we want you to be present. We don't want you to be absorbed in some virtual reality or an online chat or scrolling through social media or on the internet. And the new cell phone policy is designed to make learning and social interaction easier. Because that is part of education, not only math, but also how we manage our relationships with our colleagues and friends. And now, including HBCU prep, we're opening a total of 7 new schools, all in response to community feedback and needs. Our other new schools are the Bronx STEAM Center, Central Brooklyn Literacy Academy, Middle School of Innovation, Northwell School of Health Sciences, Queens International Secondary School, and Staten Island Rise Academy. We can't wait to see the product and educational experiences that come from these schools. So today, I'm also proud to announce that our students in grades 3 to 8 have made great strides in improving their test scores in English language and math. Kudos to you, Chancellor, and your entire team. In 8.3% increase for Black students and a 7.1 increase for Hispanic students. And we'll be expanding both NYC, yeah, you can give applause to that. We'll be expanding both NYC Reads and NYC Solves to middle schools this year, and we're focusing on that progress. More to do. We're not satisfied with the results. We want more and move more because we expect more from each other. And we know we have areas of improvements, and we're going to focus on those improvements. But our best budget ever, we've invested $300 million in early childhood education. We also supported our students with disabilities because every child with special needs, they have a special parents that want the same thing for their child that I want for my son, Jordan. We're including expanding our programs with students with autism. No child should be left behind, no matter what circumstances they are facing. And I know how important it is of going to school. I did not want to go because of my undiagnosed dyslexia, but the love and nurturing of our school staff and faculty and school community helped me get through. And I really want to thank President Rubio, who's here with us today from CSA, for your support and how you have pushed through these initiatives with us. And early childhood education and intervention is also so crucial. It lays a building blocks for future success. And we're going to continue to build in the future with our $19 million investment in our future-ready NYC schools, which prepare students for careers in high growth fields like healthcare, technology, business, and education. Such an important initiative as you get prepared for the future that you will embrace. And the three young people we met earlier today, how they were so focused on what they want to do in the next level of their lives. And that's why our 11,000 paid internship programs is so important, because it gets you ready for a professional environment. Over 15,000 students are enrolled in future-ready NYC schools, and we're making sure they receive the internships that will help them in their future development. And to top it off, we're rolling out our first batch of 5,000 new after-school seats as we move to universal after-school program, making parents' lives easier and enriching our children's experience with safe spaces where they can continue to learn after school, everything from robotics to language to sports activity, but just to keep them laser focused on making this city the best place to raise children and family. I want to really thank you, and I'm so proud of this moment because sitting in the seat right now is a student who has rich, real dreams. It's going to change the globe. You are the Eric Adams and the Ericas of tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at future lawyers, doctors, engineers, scientists, elected officials, future leaders of jobs that haven't even been born yet, because they are going to pave the way in technology and in medicine. And that may sound like a lot of pressure, but you are the inaugural class of this historic school that represents years of hard work and transformation of your ancestors who made sure the paved way was available and accessible to you. You are our future. We are turning the world over to you to make it better. And we are going to be here to support you every single day. You're going to hold us accountable to make sure that we deliver on our promise to prepare you for the boldest and brightest futures. One more time for the inaugural class of HBCU Prep. I also want us, don't worry, you could be seated because we got a lot of talking left to do, but thank you for staying seated and waited to be told. And I'm so proud of the leadership of this school. A phenomenal superintendent, Dr. Josephine Van Ness. You are the perfect person to lead this district, so thank you. And let me tell you about your principal. Dr. J. So I have seen Dr. J from the start of her career as a principal in New York City, where she has moved mountains for young people, where she doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk, where she is accessible and available to every single student, no matter the hour, no matter the day, where she's constantly thinking and dreaming of programs and opportunities that she can bring to her students. When I tell you, you have the ultimate school mom. This woman is gonna deliver for all of you, and you should be proud. I know she's proud to have you, and you should be proud to have her. It is an honor, my friend, to see you lead this school. Thank you. And so this is what it looks like when we invest in students' futures, not only preparing them for graduation, but preparing them to thrive in college, career, and life. And as we celebrate this historic opening, we're also celebrating the launch of 6 other brand new schools. Just like the mayor said, from Staten Island to the Bronx, these schools represent innovation, opportunity, and a promise to our families, because we are listening to you and we are here to help your child succeed. And I'm so grateful to our parent leaders, the panel for educational policy, our CEC members, all the people who work with us to give us feedback and tell us how we can create better opportunities for your children. None of this would be possible without all of you. And as the mayor said, we had a little bit of celebration over the summer. Our test scores show us that we are moving in the right direction. A 7.2 district-wide increase in ELA, over 3 percentage points increase in math. Historic gains for our Black and Latinx students. These are the highest scores that we have seen since 2012. We talk about learning loss, and we broke pre-pandemic levels. And what that tells us is that we're not closing an achievement gap. We are closing an opportunity gap. Because when school leaders and teachers have the tools that they need to support our children show the world what they're capable of. So don't ever sleep on our kids. Don't ever think that our teachers and our principals and our superintendents don't have what it takes to lead our communities to greatness, because in a short amount of time, we are showing you what's possible. And I want to thank my good friend Henry Rubio for standing with us today, because he believes in this work, as does Michael Mulgrew from the UFT, as does Henry Garrido from DC 37, and together all of their members make schools run successfully, and they are all here for you. So in closing, to our new HBCU early college prep students, this school, these opportunities, this moment belong to you. Carry it, take it with you, lead the way for those who are going to come after you, and don't be afraid to show the world what you got. We're here for you, and we love you. Thank you. Happy first day of school.
This has been breaking news.